The courtyard and gardens surrounding the manor were once a point of pride for the diligent custodians I employed. Great banquets and lavish social affairs were hosted here under the stars. Despite the expectation of propriety normally ascribed to those in our position, we mocked the stoic melancholy of the moss-covered fountains and cherubic statues, our salacious trysts half hidden in the hedgerows, our morality slipping ever deeper into the mud. Soaked and sinking, these stone terraces and sprawling gardens were the site of long-forgotten revelry and well-remembered regret.
Hello everybody, this is Noir. Welcome back to the Darkest Dungeon. Here, we are finally in the courtyard. Now, I've avoided doing this mission for a while because you're gonna quickly see why. But this mission is gonna be a little harder than most. In fact, I might actually not be able to do it. At least for this video. These are bloodsuckers. They are the vampires of the Darkest Dungeon. That's probably not gonna work. Let's try it. Nope. Alright.
The slow death.
Alright, let's just finish this off. Very soon we're gonna see what the blood does. I've teased a little bit about what it does before. As you can see, our map is a little weird. We're not gonna be able to see most of the courtyard for the main missions as we go on. Like I said, these enemies are going to hit a little bit more harder with stress, especially. In fact, getting rid of the sycophant in the back might be a good idea. Ugh. Not good. And that is why. You might ask, like, what did he just resist? Hopefully, I'm not going to have the chance to show you. So he's dead next turn. That's very good. Also forgot to mention, I'm going to be showing off the Hellion in this video. The Hellion is one of the best DPS classes. She hits hard and can attack from a lot of different angles. Well, unfortunately, she's getting a lot of blight, but they're also dying to her own damage over time. Luckily for us, she has the ability of curing her own blight. A lot of it's similar to the Plague Doctor in that regard, but it's entirely to herself.
Confidence surgeon.
We're getting very lucky so far. Although more experienced players knows what's going to be working at the end of this particular mission.
Obliterated.
Oh, okay. I was wondering what these torches were for, actually. As you can see, the light of this area is a little bit different. You can't light this, but I actually forgot what these torches were, and they're actually for these hives. This is for the quest. We have to find 3 of these. Let's torch them. So as you see, the more we go about through this mission, the more the map will be revealed to us. Again, making the courtyard a little bit different. One thing I want to mention about the Flagellant is that he has only one affliction that is entirely unique to himself. Maybe we'll show that off this video. Yeah, so this mission is going to be a little bit longer than the usual. It's deceptive how I was saying before that this mission will be short. If you ask me, the sycophants are some of the toughest enemies within the game. Oh wow, okay. Right as I say that, that one just got immediately screwed up. The people watching at home who have never played Darkest Dungeon do not know how lucky I am. It's gonna come up fairly soon, I promise. And he's dead. The enemies you're gonna be seeing now, we will be seeing more missions. Provided we can do this quest to begin with, because as you're going to see, this mission is not quite straightforward. But of course, we have our maggots. I want to mention that what I said about the maggots in the video before, where I mentioned like, okay, let's see what you got. I actually had the same exact conversation in the Lost video with one of the maggots, who also was the sole survivor. Despite me saying before that the maggots are the weakest enemy, they can definitely ruin your day. Our vessel is going to hit 100 stress very soon, and there's honestly not much I can do about that.
Push on to the task's end.
My recommendation, if you have curious that you don't have anything equipped, I actually think I can use the bandages on them. But want to check them out of curiosity. Using the flagellant is actually not that bad of an idea. Now we have a fork in the road. Let's go up. Will the bandages work? Yes. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. It's been a while since I've been to the courtyard and even my own playthrough of the game.
Press this advantage.
Ah. Why? Nice. Please keep critting yourself. Heal your own stress. The Crimson Curse. One of your heroes has the Crimson Curse. The curse is not like other diseases. It can't be cured normally in a sanitarium. The only way to keep it at bay is with the blood. There may be other ways to cure it. So this is what I've been saying before. This is what the blood is for. The Crimson Curse is going to have 3 stages. I believe it's passive, bloodthirsty, and wasting. Passive is what she has now, just debuffs. Bloodthirsty, I think, I can't remember what bloodthirsty is off the top of my head, but wasting means that if you do not give them the blood, they will die. And because the bloodsuckers don't show up in other regions until you do this first mission, is the reason why I was hesitant on going to the Crimson Curse in the first place. The other reason is because of this. No, he didn't show up. Okay. You're gonna see very quickly that there is actually a boss in this first mission. Alright, let's just do this quick battle. That's fine, actually. That is less fine. Let's get rid of the Esquire. Nice. Usually you don't have to worry about the supplicants. They're not particularly that threatening. That doesn't mean they're not any less dangerous than any other enemy, but they just have like moves that do little damage, as well as some moves that might spread the Crimson Curse.
Be wary.
Got some extra food. That's good. However, with our vessel hitting 100 stress, this might be a problem. Speaking of hitting 100 stress.
Many fall in the face of chaos, but not this one.
Thank you, Bess. Amazing quote, I may add. One of my favorites in the game. Alright, that's gonna make this mission a lot more easier. Thank God.
Be gone, fiend.
Let's get rid of him. What's interesting about the Carrion Eaters here is that they are actually, I believe, only found within the Warrens, which is interesting how they also have a tendency of showing up at the Crimson Court. This isn't new to me, I might add. I've been to the Crimson Court plenty of times. You know, I knew that, but it's just interesting to note. Now we really only have one more enemy to really worry about. Oh, okay. I was hoping, like...
Annihilate.
Alright.
And driven into the mud.
Plus 10 virtue chance actually does sound like a nice trinket. You can't get the beggars the blood, but I tried it before and I didn't really get a whole much back for it, if I remember correctly. I could be completely
unnatural and abhorrent. The will to fight falters.
Alright. Wish me luck. This is why I've been hesitant going to the Crimson Court. This guy shows up with his stupid, obnoxious plants. You learn to hate this guy very quickly. Oh, this is bad. Let's see if we can... let's not waste our stun yet. He's gonna hit us pretty big in just a minute. Ah, for fuck's sake. Alright, we got our party members back at least. Yeah, like I said, Deed's plants are bullshit. We got a nice solid slice at him. Okay. And he resisted it. Thankfully for us, this means that she... I was gonna correct myself on calling the crocodilian the she, but I don't think it really has a gender. We're gonna have to hope that he doesn't hit her again. We're getting some good bleeds on him. He's retreating back, which is good for us, at least. Sorry for maybe not commentating as much as I wish. It's just hard. You really have to focus with this boss. As you can tell, it's not going well. We're gonna heal with our Vigilant this time. I hate how much... I hate this boss so much. He hits Death Door. Let's heal him just to make sure he doesn't die. Give him a good solid whack, hopefully.
Perched at the very precipice of oblivion.
Our Vigilant is going through a lot of shit right now. Exsanguinate? I think I'm pronouncing that right. It's been a while since I ever had to use a word in a sentence. That was our last time being able to use it. It's good that he at least went for somebody else. Not good that he keeps going after our Arabolis. Nice. You know, if he's going to be in the back, at least we have that move to make it more useful. That's a nice solid hit. It didn't deal any bleed, but solid. Oh hey, they swapped again. That's funny. I'm just gonna cure the bleed. He's almost done for at least. We just have... I should have healed the Vigilant. I think he'll be fine though. She can heal the Vigilant. Actually, let's just keep attacking the Crocodilian. Of course. Of course. Oh wow, nice. Because I don't think Apex Predator is going to deal him any bleed damage, so we can safely do that. I believe he has one more use for his heal move when he's at... No, he does not. Okay. That's fine. Hopefully the Crocodilian will be dead before that anyway. Nice. Goodbye, plants. That's a perfect. That's actually a really good trinket for the grave robber. Let's hold on to that. We survived. We're doing a lot better than I predicted, at least. I remember when I played this blind and I actually still managed to lose a party member. My favorite grave robber, in fact.
The maddening whine of multitudinous wings abates. Let us hope that is the end of things.
Spoiler alert, it is not going to be. We could go back, but I just want to see these curios in that battle. This is still risky. It's still risky, but no reason not to, right? Right, that was him. Oh yeah, I forgot about the craving. We'll be fine. I do think it's interesting how they did vampires in this game. That was the unique affliction that was talking about. Rapturous has its own stats unique to itself. Like, he deals more damage, for example, but he also cuts back on all of his dodge, and I think he's able to sometimes like attack party members. There's no blood. Yeah, the side effect of the Crimson Curse also is that they deal more stress to your party mates by constantly asking for where blood is. See, exactly like that. Exactly like that. Heal her up, you asshole. Iron Swan is perfect for the Crimson Court. Get rid of him. The Carrion Eaters, they're not weak, but they're less concerning than most of the Bloodsuckers.
Destroyed. Decimated.
Nice. And we get more out-of-context journal entries from the ever highwayman, Darius. I hope you're doing okay. And with nothing else to do.
In those younger years, my home was a hive of unbridled hedonism. A roiling apiary where instinct and impulse were indulged with wild abandon. A bewitching predator slipped in amidst the swarm of tittering sycophants. Though outwardly urbane, I could sense in her a mocking thirst. Driven half-mad by cloying vulgarity, I plotted to rid myself of this lurking threat in a grand display of sadistic sport. But as the moment of murder drew nigh, the gibbous moon revealed her inhuman desires in all their stultifying hideousness.
Okay, so we know that she was obviously a vampire, one of those hideous ones that we've been fighting this entire mission, but can we talk about how hot the ancestor was back then?
These swarming fiends carry a pernicious plague. A sickness so virulent, so insidious. It is more a curse than a mere disease.
Yeah, I already explained that, ancestor. Thank you. So yeah, now we're gonna see more of the bloodsuckers in the other areas of the game. Gonna pick up the leper and the houndmaster, and let's see when we can use them. Right. When a hero has the Crimson Curse, they have a chance of infecting everybody else within the same building. So I'm gonna stick our Arbalist
Just as I
into...
feared. Now loosed from their brackish prison, they will spread like locusts across our land.
Yes, we get it. We get it, ancestor. There's vampires everywhere. I've been explaining this. We get it. Now, since we're all about introducing you guys to the new areas, let's go right into the cove.
These salt-soaked caverns are teeming with pelagic nightmares. They must be flushed out.
And welcome to the cove. The one time I try to get rid of a trap first before stepping over it is the time that it triggers anywhere. In addition to introducing you to the cove, here's the leper. He deals a lot of damage, but unfortunately they have a better chance of missing. And the abomination. Now you might notice before with these other characters that they have only 4 skills unlocked for any particular time. The abomination has all 7 of his, I can't count, all 7 of his unlocked from the gate. And what is a good Lovecraftian game
Ground quakes.
without the fish monsters? With the cove, it's always a good idea to bring as much blight dealing classes as you can. Nice.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own. Slowly.
Even better. There. I did it. I did not walk over a trap. Be proud of me. Just for this one. Darius, no, I told you to stay safe, friend. And you start by saying my end. We are going to be coming back to this chest because you can use a shovel to open it. And unless I use those shovels, we'll be coming back. Just to reduce the risk of it being trapped. Next battle. What makes the cove a little bit more difficult is that the enemies act like more or less like similar to how you would. You have your backup threats and everything. It makes it a bit more difficult because you start seeing that they are more planned, more cautious. Nice.
The slow death. Their formation is broken. A death by inch.
We almost had it perfect. We almost had it perfect. Oh, it's just a dainty little cut? Yeah, okay. You're dead anyway. And your dainty little cut was already taken care of. How does that make you feel, you poetic shaman?
Continue the onslaught.
I will not fall for any trap nor crazed idiot. Is that crazed idiot me? Because it certainly feels that way. Darius, are you my future highwayman? I think I always overspend. I will never know how much to bring for any mission. Yeah, see, he tends to miss a lot. You want to kill the thralls as fast as you can, because if you don't, they deal damage to your entire party.
The light, the promise of safety.
Nice. Thankfully for us, they're both dead by the time they are able to do anything. And thankfully for ourselves, the Leper and the Abomination have their own stress healing abilities. As well as a chance of a crit. She's dead next turn. That's good. Feels like my Leper's gonna be dead next turn, but he'll be fine. I promise. The Leper is a tough cookie. Don't worry, guys.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Path is clear after I cut him in half.
Press this advantage.
Well, it's good that one of those is a trinket I could just put on right now. Oh, hey, if you guys want, we can check out what that chest is. It better be good. I only hyped it up. Hold your breaths. Not bad, I guess. I've been thinking about whether to fight the Shambler, but I don't feel too confident myself.
Odor abates. The things are driven back for a time.
Yeah, so right here in our hamlet, our affected arbalist is wasting away, so she needs blood, or
Once,
she can
our
possibly,
state was the envy of this land.
or she could possibly die. All right, so let's talk about buildings. Buildings, well, district require blueprints and heroines to build. They're dropped usually when bosses are killed, but we have been blessed with having one from a random event. You can only have it when downloading the Crimson Court or the Color of Madness DLCs. Honestly, like, I actually have not played the Color of Madness. Don't really know about all that. So as you can see, with a lot of them, hit class-wide buffs, as well as others that are in town or giving more items into your inventory. They're all just very useful. And it's something to consider. I want to keep building our town buildings first, like the stagecoach, the guild, the blacksmith. Soon we will be fighting another boss in the ruins, and we also have another boss happening in the courtyard that we can always return to. But I think I'm gonna call it a video. Don't worry about the arbalist, she'll be fine. All I need to give her is just a bottled blood, and we have plenty of that at the moment. So yeah, get ready to have more risk as we go on. I know we haven't lost a hero yet, and no, I didn't lose a hero in the video that was corrupted and lost, but this might increase our odds. So if you want to see me lose my first hero, you sadistic viewers, stay tuned. This has been Noir, and I am out.